Twitch is quietly rolling out up to 90-second pre-roll ads, officially killing your top-of-funnel discovery on the platform. Plus, YouTube is completely removing the dislike button from shorts, and we debunk the fake panic about the EU refunds for digital goods. Let's get straight to the creator news. Thanks to leaked support chats, we now have confirmation that Twitch aggressively extending ad length. Standard pre-roll ads, which were historically kept at 30 seconds, can now frequently scale up to 90 seconds. Even worse, if you manually set your mid-roll ad break to 3 minutes, Twitch may now arbitrarily stretch them to 4 minutes. Twitch is panicking about their cash flow once again, and they are squeezing every last drop of ad revenue out of the remaining viewer base, completely at the expense of your growth as a creator. Who is going to sit through 90 seconds of unskippable ads just to see if they might like a new streamer? To my opinion, nobody. Organic discovery on Twitch was already dead, and this change certainly won't make things better. You have to build your funnel on YouTube or TikTok to treat Twitch purely as the monetization endpoint, and even then, the contract sucks. Meanwhile, YouTube is having its own psychological shift regarding community sentiment. They just announced a major overhaul to the Shorts player, replacing the thumbs up button with a heart icon and completely removing the dislike button from the main interface. If you don't like content, you have to go to the 3-dot menu and click Not Interested in Channel. But it's not just the viewer side. YouTube is also rolling out an updated content list UI for your studio dashboard. To make room for the new estimated revenue column, they are removing the like to dislike ratio from your quick view. For years, the first thing you saw in studio was how your audience felt. Now the first thing you see is how much cash it paid. I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below, and I hope they will rework the change. Moving on to the drama of the week. Streamers and creators are currently freaking out about a new EU law regarding the 14-day right of withdrawal. But we are not talking about physical merch here, we are talking about digital goods. Twitch subs, gifted subs, YouTube memberships and super chats, for example. Creators are terrified that viewers will buy a tier 3 sub, get on their stream to get the shoutout, spam emotes and then just hit the refund button 13 days later to get their money back. However, the 14-day right of withdrawal for online purchases has existed in the EU since 2011. The only thing changing now is that platforms are being forced by lawmakers to put a highly visible cancel contract button right in the user's interface instead of hiding it deep inside the terms of service. Will some trolls abuse this? Probably. But credit card chargebacks and PayPal refunds have always existed. Treat this as a standard business shrinkage. If your channel's economy collapses because 1% of viewers click a refund button, you have a retention problem, not a legal problem. Also, we need to follow up on last week's membership pricing news. A viewer asked if YouTube is going to automatically mess with your existing tiers. The short answer is no, but YouTube communicated this very terribly. Honestly, ever since the team changed at Creator Insider, their official communications has been a complete mess. Now that the UI is live, we can finally see what this means. You aren't manually editing 50 different currencies, it is a very large transparency dashboard showing how YouTube automatically scales your home market base price to match local purchasing power around the world. This also finally closes the chapter on the Argentina exploit we documented a good while back, where we literally bought 800 tier 1 memberships for our own channel for €5 because of broken regional pricing. YouTube is finally making the math transparent, and I do like that change. However, the actual feature update is this: you can now manually change your own tier prices every 12 months. Existing members get grandfathered in at their old rate for now, and new members pay the new price. Plus, you can now finally define exactly which membership tier is used when viewers drop gifted memberships in your streams. This setting is hidden, however, in the special features section of the memberships tab. Anyway, that's all for this week. Let me know what you think about the creator news, subscribe if you want more, and I'll see you again next week.